Carter is the founder and CEO, American Values Investment, and he's also a board member of Danube Institute US. So, Carter, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you, Melissa, for that kind introduction, and thanks to the Danube Institute and the Austrian Economic Center for sponsoring another free market roadshow. Hey, that's right. It's a good thing. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted to be in the beautiful country of Hungary, and I bring greetings from the United States and the great state of Tennessee, home of President Andrew Jackson, Sergeant Alvin York, who captured 132 prisoners in World War I, and Congressman Davy Crockett, who fought at the Alamo. On a sad note, let me see if I get this right. Yes. On a sad note, a few days ago, I was presented with the tragically obvious answer to a riddle well known by many of you here in Europe. What do you call a foreigner who only knows one language? Does anybody know? So sad, so sad, an American. I'm an American, but I was told that the other day. Very rude, I thought, but anyway, very true. Most like this, and this is actually excellent timing for another free market roadshow in Hungary, because just 4 days ago, on March 15th, Hungary celebrated the outbreak of the 1849 revolution against the Habsburg Empire. Aaron, is that you? Hey. Habsburg Empire. Last week, Christoph Veres, and I don't know if Christoph is here, but Christoph and I had the privilege of touring the great Reformed church in the city of Debrecen, where the Declaration of Independence was issued. Free markets are dependent on free political systems, and Hungary stands as a bastion of freedom for the world. The beauty of free market is broad, life-giving, and amazing, but there is a catch. There is a catch. In 1957, Ayn Rand's Atlas Shrugged became a bestseller and a rallying point for many conservatives. She powerfully exposed the fallacies of communism. Yet her philosophy of enlightened self-interest, which had a lot of merit, but still it omitted one vital element. Fortunately, another voice emerged, that of Whittaker Chambers. His courageous confession of treason and his role in exposing the communist spy Alger Hiss propelled his autobiography Witness to prominence. It became foundational for principled conservatives, including Ronald Reagan. Chambers directly challenged Rand in his now legendary National Review article entitled "Big Sister is Watching You." In it, he wrote, "Like any consistent materialism, this one, Atlas Shrugged, begins by rejecting God, religion, original sin, etc. Thus, Randian man, like Marxian man, is made the center of a godless world. His tragic fate becomes, without God, more tragic and much lonelier." Now, I apologize for those of you who are Ayn Rand fans. She did a lot to help expose communism's evils, but Whittaker Chambers added a very important part. Now, I'd like to beg your indulgence as I proceed to brag about my country, the United States of America. So I've got a few props right there. All right, here we go. Thank you for your indulgence. Okay. Thank you. All right. All right. Thankfully, America, with exceptions, does not follow totally Ayn Rand's lonely, self-serving model. Instead, America has chosen what I believe is an even better approach, one that combines freedom and capitalism with the golden rule given to us by Jesus: love your neighbor as yourself. I call this compassionate capitalism. To be clear, I'm speaking of genuine compassion, not the weak, milquetoast version often pushed by the far left. True compassion not only includes warmth and kindness, but also tough love concepts like confrontation, correction, and applying consequences when needed. I believe America's adoption of compassionate capitalism is a primary reason America has the world's largest economy. Indeed, our annual GDP of $40 trillion far exceeds number 2, China. China's $30 trillion, despite China having 4 times more population. America is a leader in compassionate capitalism because biblical values are embedded in our founding, our growth, and therefore our businesses. John Adams, our second president, said the general principles on which the fathers achieved independence were the general principles of Christianity. America has some of the world's most dynamic, successful, and trusted companies. Many codified principled behavior and train employees. Take Chick-fil-A, one of my favorites. Their corporate purpose is, here we go. Their corporate purpose is to glorify God by being a faithful steward of all that is entrusted to us and to have a positive influence on all who come in contact with Chick-fil-A. They close on Sundays and still make millions. Just last week, a Chick-fil-A representative spoke here at the Danube Institute. So that was great. Or consider Tesla. Their vehicles on autopilot are 7 times safer than human-driven cars. Their newly revised vision, rolled out in January, I believe, of this year, is to build a world of amazing abundance. There's a little picture there of my Tesla parked right across from Chick-fil-A. So that was a little bit of heaven for me. Now, Karl Marx wanted abundance too, but using force, not freedom. I will admit America has too many examples of self-serving capitalism, which often appears within a culture of freedom. But I submit that overall, in America, compassionate capitalism prevails. A new and growing trend is encouraging compassionate capitalism in America. It's called impact investing. Dozens, perhaps hundreds of investment firms now provide investments that are designed to not only be profitable, but have positive cultural impact. Our firm, American Values Investments, for example, provides investors stock portfolios of companies that we believe best reflect America's founding Christian values as a way to impact America. The biblical values that undergird Western civilization help make the free market beautiful. We ignore them at our peril. As Viktor Orban said in his 2022 CPAC address, first and foremost, we need to trust our Judeo-Christian teachings. They help us decide what actions are right and what actions are wrong. Be encouraged. Be encouraged. Biblical values, including authentic compassion, are being deployed in America and nations around the world, shining a glorious glow on the beauty of the free market. And as we say in Hungary, Cusinum.